Hi, I'm Jill.
And I'm Gianna.
And welcome to the We Watch It All podcast,
where we watch it all and give you our opinions.
Okay, opinions, and no one ever asked for that. Sounded like a full-blown mumble, but you know what it is.
Yeah, they're probably like, stop saying it. Like, I'm over it. Just start. Just get into it.
Well, we could. I mean, it's fine. It's Crappie Lake. I'm not really sure at all what to make of this. This is
good time television.
Oh, no. It's episode 3, and...
This is just something you don't have to think about. You just come and enjoy.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Like, there's no thoughts, no nothing. Your head could be entirely empty, and you can just sit there and consume this.
Yeah, it's...
Because there's also, like, there's no fights you really have to pay attention to.
No, because even, like, I gotta be honest, like, a couple times, like, Sonja was picking on Luann, which was like, okay, what? And Luann was kind of just, like...
They just are so go with it.
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
just rolled with it. Like, it was weird.
It's just good time. It's like Housewives, but like a break from Housewives, but but they're still funny, I think so. I think that's why they get away with it.
Yeah, it's just insane. So they start right off the bat talking about, who they went home with, and Luann knocked on the door, and yeah, I just, like, somebody's got to clean this joint up, because if they do any more carpet shots and I see crap on the floor,
Her bra, I think, had grass in it.
I don't know.
There was something in it. I wasn't sure what it was.
I don't know. I just can't do it. And I just there's no reason. There's just no reason to be that dirty and messy. But when you look at her townhouse, yes, I get it.
Yeah, we are. But I know how we did say, oh, how did Sonja blow up this room last week? But yeah, I forgot about that townhouse.
I wonder if they really stayed there, or if they had their stuff there and just stayed somewhere else.
I think they did. I think they really did stay there.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I am questioning it because there doesn't look like there's much room for Sonja to sleep on those beds.
Well, she had the left one was
okay,
made,
it was.
And the other one had crap all over it. So they basically just chitty chat about the night, and I just can't believe that Sonja is like so taken with this fellow. I mean, I guess she is very much that way. It's just I think like we never really see her act on anything. Like she always
she does a lot of talking,
but I mean, I'm assuming
I guess these men are more down bad than a New York businessman. I don't really know.
I don't know. I think she's
that's what I got to assume.
I don't know. It's very, very weird. But like then they're off to this corner area. I really wasn't sure what they were doing there in that grassy field.
I thought at first it was the park.
I did too.
And then they realized they called it Crappie Hour, which is a cute name. I like that. But it looks like it's like a corner of a street, and like the fence is like someone's house. Like this is just a random.
I don't know what they're doing
that they found, and like they're like, we're gonna put a blanket and then we'll put some chairs, and like half the ground was
the way they were saying it. I didn't know what they were actually doing. I thought first they thought, like you said, playground, but then I thought, I'm like, oh, maybe they're gonna try to hold like an event here or something.
Yeah, but is it gonna be permanent this Crappie Hour? I really couldn't get a gist of it.
And then they started talking about happy hour, and they were saying, like, because Luann starts saying, like, typically when people go out in New York, they go out to dinner, but then they come back home, and then they get dressed, and then they go out at 10 o'clock, and whatever, and then, like, or...
Yeah, like, they come from work, and they get changed
and then they go out, or whatever. Which, she's really lying. Happy hour here is the same. After work, you go to happy hour. That's the point of happy hour. It's from 4 to 5, or from 5 to 6. It's, like, right after work. And the drinks are supposed to be cheaper. It's that way in New York, so I don't know what the hell she's talking about. I mean, on a Friday night, maybe, if you're going out, you're not...
Yeah.
You might go to happy hour and you might go back home and get changed and come back out. But maybe that's what she's saying. But these people just stay together and, like she said, cook whatever meat's in the house, which I agree they probably are doing. But it was very confusing as to like what they were doing. But they have I have to say, they have really great ideas. They are very creative, like you said, with the title and like what their thoughts and how they were going to make it like kind of nice and all. And then, of course, this
park
man
director
calls Craig, the park director. He starts talking to Sonja, and
oh my god, that conversation was a mess. But the worst part is it gets worse when they meet with him in person too. Like it's just as bad. Like,
but the best part is like Sonja's like, after she gets off the phone with him, which was like you said, chaotic. She's like, you know what? I didn't think that the mayor meant these things as like a literal list. She goes, I thought they were just suggestions of things that we could do.
Yeah.
Like, not that he wanted us to tick off everything.
I think she thought she was here to just catfish do some mud running or whatever the hell they call it.
Just be there, and that would be the thing that would solve it. I think she really thought, or maybe have
or
like a
just throw money here and there, not like actually have to come up with the ideas and plan
or
everything.
like that he actually had stuff he wanted her to do. Like, yes, you need to tick these boxes or whatever. It was just, it was comical at best. I mean, and then like you said, the conversation.
Oh my goodness.
Was because he's trying to speak, and Sonja. The part was that I didn't understand was Luann really wasn't talking, and Sonja kept saying, "If we don't let him talk, we won't know what he's saying." And I'm thinking, but she really didn't say anything.
It was just more like it was like when she would go, "Oh yeah, it's Luann." Like he would accidentally
put her name. Yeah, she was trying to let him know.
They would accidentally. She was accidentally like, over talking him.
Yeah,
like
I think it just came at that bad time. But I mean, Sonja kept like reprimanding her, but she was really okay with it. That's when I was like, wait, what is going on with the dynamic here? Because usually. But she does tolerate a lot of what Sonja does, I think, like, in a way. Like, I think if it was Ramona or somebody else, she would have probably said something. Yeah. But I think with her, she tolerates a lot. They kind of end their call with Craig asking him to come on over and take a look at the space. Yeah. And, you know, he says they have no clue of what they're in for. And you know what? To a certain degree, I don't think they do.
No.
I don't think they do. However, I feel like they rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
And I really was hoping to see, like, some actual park action. And they didn't show it. They did show it later on when they discuss what's going on. You see them actually, like, in a backhoe.
A flashback, yeah. They show them like actually, like, cleaning it up.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad because I wanted to see them, like, actually in action. Like,
well, here's my thing. They're getting paid a lot probably to be here, so put them to work for real.
I don't know how much they're getting paid, but look, it's only 2 they have to split it with, so hell, I mean...
Yeah, so they probably are getting paid quite well, I'd have to assume.
I think to come and do some of the stuff they're doing, they probably had a good paycheck.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But, well, I will say, I saw something for Ultimate Girls Trip. Oh, who was it? Was it Gretchen? Like, she said that if the pay that she got on this season of Ultimate Girls Trip she went on, like, if it wasn't good, she wouldn't have went. So they must be paying them quite well to go on these Ultimate Girls Trips and like these side projects even. Like they're definitely...
I think they are good. They will be doing good. And if this one does well, I could see them putting other... I think you have to keep them in pairs. I don't think you can have a...
Too many people make a fight.
No, I think you have to keep them in pairs so that it's amusing instead of...
Fighting.
Yeah, because that's the thing. And like... If you sent like I don't know who Ramona you could send her with, to be honest with you, but if you sent like Ramona maybe and Dorinda, no, they fight too much.
But I feel like that
but I'm saying
they have to be a duo that
no, but that's what I'm saying.
Will try for anything, but some duos are not.
No, I know, but like that's what I'm saying. Like you have to pick the right people that like you could send on these things.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if they just kept it Sonja and Luann. I mean,
they could, but they could also
I believe
they could branch out.
Luann and Sonja, and then like the dots over each other. Welcome to Crappie Lake. So it could be Luann and Sonja. Welcome to so and so.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they could now build a whole thing of like they're going to help.
Well, because now they've brought this out. Yeah, so now there are probably tons of towns that are underfunded that can be like, reach out to Bravo and be like, hey, we'd love to have you guys come and help us.
Yeah. I mean, or they could do schools or something. Who knows what
they could do. I'm
sure they could do a lot. But they get there and they start telling Craig like a little bit about what they want to do, and then they start talking about the Follies and telling him they're doing a variety show.
They wanted to see if he had any talent.
Yeah, if he had any talent.
What was Luann doing during that whole conversation? At one point, she's picking up her dress.
I think it was hot. I think she was
actually getting bugs out of her dress.
Could have been
the way she was like moving it looked like, and then she was like running away.
Could have been a little bug action because it was a little grassy area, so that definitely could.
And then she had that like, it almost looked like a dog poop picker upper, but I don't think it was. I think it was like one of those things you roll that.
Oh yeah, no, it's it's the.
She was twirling it like it was a baton. She did like a toss while Sonja's talking about him being a clown rodeo.
A rodeo clown. It's literally a rodeo clown.
So it's just like there's so much to look at and see that you don't even know. No. Like you don't even know what. Like am I supposed to be? I'm trying to listen to the conversation she's having, but I'm also watching Luann twirl. Well,
that's what's comical is that like it's actually backwards where like Luann has no attention span, and Sonja's trying to line people up for the Follies over here and find out what the rodeo clown does, and she's like. And she even like says, okay, well, when she realizes what he is, that he's not really dressed like a clown, that, you know, they call them, I think, the rodeo clown because you're a clown to go out there and do that or something like that. Once she realizes that they can't work that talent in, although it didn't really sound like they counted him out. I don't know. I mean, well, at least I don't think Sonja counted him out. Maybe there is something she can figure out.
Get like a mechanical bull. That's what I was going to say. Ask the ladies of OC. They clearly have somebody has them on speed dial.
I don't know, but they break it down as to what they want to do, and then you got for whatever reason, Sonja starts doing cartwheels and
tumble salts in the grass.
I think her intention was a cartwheel, and then it turned
really?
into yeah.
Okay.
And then because it looked like she started that way, and then it turned into a tumble salt, and I just kept thinking,
no. Here's what I thought.
No.
This is what I thought. Before, as soon as they arrive at the park, they show like a glove. They show like all this like trash in the park that needs to be cleaned up. And I'm like, there's no way she's not getting up and having something on her. And they leave like nothing happens, and then they get in the car.
And classic Sonja.
She has crap on her
She's
foot.
like, what is that on
then
my shoe? It's not even that they smelled it. She's like, what is that on my? She sees it. She's like, what is that on my shoe?
Well, Luann then does say,
and
"Oh,
then
I
Luann's
thought
I smelled something, and it's on your pants. It's on the seat.
when she gets up,
it's on the shoe. She had shit all over
everywhere."
Yeah,
and I was just like, "Oh my god!" I when I saw that, I'm like, "Well, I felt like that was gonna happen." I was kind of surprised she
I just
got
don't
away
know how
free.
they fixed it, because that is not a smell that goes away until you like clean everything. So well, oh no, they did go home and get changed. That's right, because
But
Luann
the car.
Well, yeah, you have to wash the car out. You have to clean the car out. So I don't know what they did.
I don't
maybe
know.
somebody came behind them and cleaned it out. Who knows? Then you see them too. They go home to get changed because they're going to go mudding with Billy and a friend.
Yeah.
Luann's hoping she brings him a friend. These girls don't even care. I can't even call them girls. These are grown-ass women. They don't even care what they look like. If they're bringing somebody, just, oh, good, a friend. Okay. But as they're on
They
there...
could have brought a mannequin, and she would have said, "All right, let's go."
I don't think she would have known.
I mean, I'm going to just jump ahead in a second, but you already see what they're doing to the mayor's cutout.
Yeah.
They could have given him 2 mayor cutouts, and I guess they would have been fine. I don't know.
They took the mayor home, and you see what they did to that. Anyhow, but I think also what they ended up doing, which I thought was sweet, as they're driving, they see a lemonade stand. So I'm thinking they're just going to buy some lemonade. But no, they actually
An entire side quest. That's what I was...
But
I'm
see,
like,
that's what I think Sonja thought she was going to do. Is like, oh, we see an opportunity to help somebody.
let's help.
That's what I think Sonja thought was going to go on. That's not what's going on. That's a bonus. That's wonderful. That's lovely. But no. But then you got Luann out there in short shorts and kitten heels, and her shirt is tied in the front, and she's holding lemonade signs, and she's wondering why people are pulling over. I don't know. They made $283
Yeah,
or
they
something.
made a decent amount of money
But
for
then-
charity, too.
Well, yeah, and then you have, they said they were doing it for homeless, and it was the lady that owned the cafe across the street's kids that were doing it.
Yeah.
She did not look like she fit in the town. She looked like,
Staged.
yeah, a little, well, I don't know, she looked like a little bit like 1950s. I don't know, it was interesting. So I'm curious to see what her cafe looks
well,
like.
the outside of her cafe looked very, like...
It looked modernish.
Yeah,
So,
so-
I don't know, we're curious to see what's good. But she said this is the biggest thing to happen and the biggest celebrities to come through here in their eyes. So, yeah, I get it. But Sonja's over there telling... The mom's telling, like, it's just donations, whatever people are willing to give. And Sonja's like, yeah, no. Pressure them. And, I mean, it was sweet to see them do that kind of stuff.
But
so.
I was watching this, I'm like, wait, were you girls not supposed to be going mudding?
They must have had some time on their
I know,
hands.
but I was like, okay, just a little random side quest in the episode here. Let's get some lemonade.
Yeah, they get to the mud, trust me. Here's my thing. I commend these folks that do live in these small rural towns, because you don't have access to all the things that we have here that, you could just do. And it's almost if they make their own entertainment and they're cool with it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they don't have a problem with, like, a slow-paced life, or, like, it's just funny because some of the stuff that they were doing did look kind of fun. Like, in all honesty, like, the with these trucks. So the mudding is big. They're picking up.
Not what I thought it was.
I thought it was
I
something
thought
like
they
that.
were just going to play in, like, mud almost. Like a
No.
slip and slide of mud.
No, I thought it was with a truck for sure.
I thought maybe, but more like a small...
Yeah, I didn't
18
think it was going to be
They
like...
didn't really even mud in.
No, they really didn't, because he got stuck.
So I guess it must have been too deep, so they figured no. So
don't know.
it sucks to be that guy, because he came here just to mud, I think.
I think they probably did it on their own on another
Probably.
day. And then, because I think he made it sound like when they were talking the episode before that he was doing it, but they're going to do it again or something. I don't know, something like that. But, I mean, the trucks are up very high.
Like monster trucks.
Yeah, they're basically, I felt like they were even higher than monster trucks.
Yeah, I don't even...
I've never
They
seen
had a
anything this high.
special lift to get into this
to get
car.
you up to the side of the truck. Yeah, it was interesting. But it's apparently they go around in mud, and Sonja's truck gets... Well, no, first of all, let me say this. Billy rolls up in a
White limousine.
old school white limousine from
Where
like
did he get
1985.
that?
That's probably the only one they have in town. And
But he's not from this town.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where he got it from. Well, he said he wanted to take them in style or something. So this is their version of style. And the friend that was there for Luann was already there. So I don't know if
I think it was his yard that they were
So
at.
maybe it was his yard. Because his truck was better, too. That guy's. Was definitely better than Billy's. So they get in the limo and they drive down to where they're going to go mudding. So Sonja gets in the truck with Billy. And then Luann is like, I don't know. She was looking like she was getting in the truck at one point, and then they weren't. It was so
confusing, the editing, because
they
it was
bring
like they
them
were
up
in the truck, but then they weren't in the truck.
Yeah, they showed them going
like,
up on the thing, and like
it was kind of all over the place. I don't know if they were all over the place or if they just messed up on the editing.
I think it was out of order, and I think
they were like, whatever.
I think whatever they did, it made sense this way or something to them. I have no idea. But it was cute to watch them do their little, their little mudding and whatever they were doing. And at the end, they decided to do a tug of war with cars.
Yeah, but here's my thing, like,
but it kind of looks fun again.
But those were like two drastically different style cars, like, you know what I mean? I guess, it's like you didn't even try to go against with the same car. Like, we all knew one was gonna lose.
You come with whatever one you want to come with. Yeah, but the truck lost, which I didn't think the truck would lose. But it was more because the hose, it looked like a fire hose that was wrapped around it broke or something.
But I guess the other car kept the hose, so it won.
I guess it was definitely dry rotted. I don't know. But it's cute because you see them then, like, after the tug of war, they're like, who's going to win? And that person would have to, like...
The loser's going to jump in the mud.
Jump in the mud or whatever. So they end up over by the mud, and somehow, because... I don't know why did Luann kiss Billy? I forget what the reasoning was.
I don't know.
So they said something about being so nice or something maybe, and I don't know. And she kissed him on the lips or something. So of course, Sonja once again,
there goes my guy.
There goes my guy. I'm always the whatever.
It's so and crazy, it is true, though. Like, it's really like it's bad.
What did she call herself? Like, she said she's the not the tester, but like. I forget what she called it, but like meaning like she's the first. She tries them out and then sends them out. But she gets pissed at Luann because she did that. Of course, she pushes Luann down into the mud. Well,
she's walking in the mud, and Billy's like, "Oh, go help her," and she shoves her down.
Yeah, she pushed her down to the point where she came out her boot.
Yeah, there was like her one boot was stuck in it, like it was quicksand.
Yeah, and then I don't know what happened then because
broke loose. Everybody was in
everybody was down, and Billy and the friend are like. They're going to have mud everywhere and in places they're not even thinking about.
But then...
They have a random sprayer.
Yeah, like the shower thing, like you have it like the beach to wash off. Like
I don't think that was for them, but I don't know who it was for, to rinse off animals. I don't know.
Listen, that had some better water pressure than our shower does.
I'm like... But that's what I'm saying is like...
That thing was really like...
Yeah, like they have a way of... I don't know. It was just interesting. So then you see...
I mean, listen, maybe we need Billy's friend over here to come make a water park for the kids or something with it. I don't know if he could make that
really. I mean, come on, make some fun time.
Maybe we should,
get some fun time going on.
Next project, year 2. They come back and they make a water park.
Like, imagine. Oh my God, that would be insane.
If you do that, then you've stolen my idea.
So then they go to see the mayor. Yeah. Luann finds the mayor's cardboard cutout.
Which, first off, maybe we'd have enough money for the park if we weren't buying cardboard cutouts of ourselves.
Mayor. Why? Yeah, why? Why has he got a cardboard cutout of himself? I don't know. I don't get it, but it was cute. And she's, of course, like, teasing him with it. And he's just, like, thinking these ladies are out of control. So
he's probably like, how many more weeks?
I know. So they go in there, they sit down, and he wants to know, like, what did they actually do? Are they making progress? And
like an update.
And surprisingly, because we only saw that one little scene, we're like thinking, oh, they're going to be in trouble. No, they show a whole thing of, like...
Earlier that day,
they were, like, cleaning out the brush. They were using the backhoe. They were doing this. They were doing that. So I was pretty impressed with that. And then they tell him also that they have connections and they have an actual
playground. But it looks like one of those, like, play sets you could buy, like, at, it's not like a...
Like, no, but it looked cute. It was like
it did. It had like a house, a swing, a slide. I think it had enough.
Yeah. So
I mean, now thinking about it, that space doesn't look like huge.
No, it probably is, and they probably don't have that much allowance. And you probably also want space for kids to run around or whatever. So maybe they were gonna do something.
And Sonja said she wanted the thing that spins around and one of those.
Merry-go-round.
You got to get her one of those. So you got to have space for that.
I had a feeling something was gonna go wrong with the playset because they were too. Like energetic about it, too excited about it, and too like, look what we got too quickly, that I'm like, no, this can't go go right. And of course, sure enough, he's all excited about the place that they go back to the to the motel.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like the next day or something.
Yes, I think it was the next day. She came in, and Luann came in, and Sonja came over.
As soon as I saw
room.
Sonja walking over to Luann's with the cardboard cutout on her arm, I go, something bad's gonna happen here, and I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Let me just tell you, this entire scene, I was laughing. I had tissues. I was like dotting the tears out of my eyes. Like it was too good.
I thought they did something. I thought somebody did something to the cutout. That's what I thought had happened. But no, they were just brought the cutout. Soann, I did it too. When we made them, that's their ship name, Soann. So Sonja brought it over to Luann's room because she wanted to tell her that the playground fell through. Like the playground set fell through. See, I knew it. And that it was something to do with inventory or something.
Well, you know what? This was still during COVID, so maybe shipping and products, they couldn't get it. Yeah. You know, you have to keep that in mind. Which when they said, you know, they said they were trying to build this park for 3 years, which 3 years is COVID. So, like for them, actually, they were probably right before COVID. They probably started and then nothing, and then they had to stop. So.
And then this is we're still trying to get, we're still regrouping from COVID, obviously. So she's like, I don't have the heart to tell the mayor that we lost it, which I just don't understand. Like, why don't they resolve to try to like get it from another source?
I don't know. I guess I'm sure they probably will try.
Yeah, but I guess first
just because they don't have any.
Yeah, their first instinct is think they have to tell the mayor, and
I was like, they're gonna practice on the cardboard cutout, right? That's what I was thinking.
So she said that's why I brought the cardboard cutout, is so that we can practice telling the mayor. And I don't. So Luann goes to go first. She tells her to go first, but then like Sonja keeps like walking up on her with the mayor. She's like, "What are you doing? I can't."
I know. Like, Sonja has this like impression that he's gonna be like aggressive and over the top and like.
Have you seen the man? He hasn't gotten up from the desk.
I know. And Luann's like, "What are you doing with him?
Yeah, why are you moving him around?" And then Sonja comes and she says, "Oh, I'm gonna try. And she comes with this like.
It tries to like seduce him.
Yeah, this sultry voice.
And then she's like,
but it's almost like whisper.
No, I know, but then she's like, Luann couldn't face you, and she fled town. I was like, I was dying.
And like Luann was like laughing at it. It was quite funny. So that's kind of where they left it, like at like a cliffhanger. Ooh, like their cliffhangers are so cracky that it's just
crazy, and
it's Luann and Sonja.
It really is. It is Luann and Sonja. It's too much. It's crazy. And you know what, like I said last week, it's enough with now having watched the new New York and having this, I'm good on my New York dose. Like I'm good. Like I don't think I need the other ladies back, you know.
No, I don't think I do either. Because this is entertaining, like, you know what I mean, like the other stuff you watch to see like, oh, what's gonna go on, the fights is that, but this is just pure 20 minutes of entertainment.
Yeah, it's just like, let's sit down and have a laugh.
Like you're almost hoping for the things that you know are gonna happen. Like you knew somebody was gonna get pushed in that mud and you just wanted to wait and see. I knew one of them was going down.
But speaking of the New York reboot, we're posting those every Wednesday. Now we switch. We were originally going to post Crappie on Wednesday, and then we forgot all about the new New York. So they're on Wednesday, and Crappie's on Thursday, and as always, OC's on Mondays.
Mm-hmm. Get all the ladies.
I know we're coast to coast now, except for Atlanta, but that's because we're still personally watching them. We're on 7 now. We're really catching up here.
Oh yeah,
I know, and.
Couples be breaking up, you know.
Yeah. This is
sad.
We're watching some peak seasons here. That's what I think. My opinion.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched.
These are moving into some. They have a few like girls that come on that are little like but
we'll see.
This is kind of the group, but you know, I think like these girls have to like come on to like bring the group back in a weird kind of way. I don't know. We'll see. It's good.
But that's all for this week. We'll be back next week with more Crappie, New York, and OC.
Yeah.
Hopefully you leave us a good rating. If you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. Don't give us a thumbs down. Instead, leave a comment telling us how we can improve. And subscribe and follow and turn notifications so you don't miss any episodes. And check out our other podcast. We talk about it all. We upload every other Friday.
Bravo. Oh, God. There's no third world in here. Nope, not world. What is it? Wall. No. Fourth wall.
I thought you fell asleep again.
Hold on. Is it the fourth wall?
You're breaking the fourth wall. Yeah.
All right. I said wrong. Wrong number. Wrong word. Anyway. I was saying third world. I
thought you were seeing the blue light in the sky. That's a reference to our New York episode.
No, that's a whole different show.
All right.
Anyway, hit the button. It's breakfast for dinner. Hit the button.